What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so you're probably wondering why I have the Tanabata DBZ Dokkan Battle Wiki Tanabata campaign up. Well, there's a really good reason behind that. What is going on Global Dokkan? So, they've skipped over, well, this man right here, specifically, they've skipped him over, they've skipped this over. We haven't gotten either one of those two EZAs yet, and it was part of his celebration, which we got in November, early December in Global, if I remember correctly, and we haven't seen them yet. So my idea was to do a little bit of a breakdown in what I think is going to happen and how I think the timeline is going to go for the remainder of this year until we get to Saiyan Day in March, and then Goku, Gohan, and Goten Day in May, and then the Golden Week around April. So I want to try to build up a little bit of an idea of what I think is going to happen. So let's just take a look at everything as a whole and see what we still have remaining. And I'm just going to read it off in the order that I know we still have what we still have remaining, should I say, and how I think it's going to happen. So first and foremost, I feel like we're going to be getting him within the next month. We have to. We pretty much have to get this man within the next month. There's no other reason why they would keep holding it off. There's nothing more hype other than the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Hirudegarn that we just got that would stop this man from being any hype of any form or fashion. There's no other units coming out that would trump this guy in terms of needed and necessity right now in Dokkan. But we have the Omega Shenron, which becomes a GT Bosses category for Key 3 200%. So realistically, in my opinion, I think he is coming next. There's no question he's going to be coming next. It's going to be another Rising Dragon Carnival similar to you see here. The only problem with that is we just had a Rising Dragon Carnival double rates. I don't see them changing him. This is my only caveat and why I don't see him coming. I do, but I don't. I see him coming next. I don't see him not coming next. But do I see him coming as a Rising Dragon Carnival? No. We just got one with the Super Saiyan Trio, which they could have easily just slipped him in there. Nobody would have really cared. But I don't see... Let me see if I can swap him over to this one. Yeah, see, so he becomes a GT Boss's Key 3 200%. He released in July on JP, and it's almost February. Oh, it's early January, almost February in Global, and we still have yet to see anything in regards to this unit. But we have his counterpart in the Super Saiyan 4 Goku already on Global. But I see us eventually getting this unit. I don't see us not getting this unit here shortly, because I just don't, it makes no sense. But I do see them with how they ended up giving us a Rising Dragon Carnival for the Super Saiyan Trio, kind of slowing this down a bit, and maybe us not getting him next. But I don't see where they could push him out to, other than maybe to right before Saiyan Day in March. It would be the only option that they could physically do. But one thing that kind of upsets me about that is if they do push him out, we're going to have to wait longer on the baby EZA, which he kind of needs it. He's a unit that could be useful to a lot of players probably right now. And with him not getting his EZA, that's another 30 stones that the player base is missing out on the global side that we could be using for anything. But right now, we got a lot of news going on with JP's 9th anniversary starting here within the next probably week or so. So they're going to need to hit Global with something to keep us happy or excited. Unless if they're planning on doing a synced celebration and they just haven't announced it yet. I don't know. I really don't know. It's weird what they're doing right now on Global. We're going to have the biggest lull from now until Saiyan Day in March. But this is what I can see coming next with the Rising Dragon Carnival side by side. The next thing after that, I see the Autumn Harvest campaign, which won't be the Autumn Harvest. It'll be the 17 and 18. I could see them dropping 17 and 18 next, realistically, in place of Omega, because of the fact we just got that Rising Dragon. Dropping them next because God Goku's on it, and that might appease some players, which will allow them to kind of distract our mindsets away from what's going on JP. It won't fully, but it'll distract us enough that it'll be like, oh hey, God Goku's back. Let's distract those guys with God Goku, who's probably one of the best TURs in the game, if not the best TUR in the game, next to Vegito, Super Saiyan 4. But that'll be a way for them to kind of distract us. Plus, we also still have the Extreme Z Battle of Jiren coming with that celebration, which would be kind of nice, as well as we'll have the Brienne banner coming, which I'm not going to be touching. If I do, it'll be just with tickets, but I might not even go with tickets because I have 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, do not have anything yet, and 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. I don't have a reason to touch this banner, literally, other than for them, but I might not even go in on them because I do not recall what their leader skill is, in all honesty. Special pose and power wishes, and they're at 200% special pose and power wishes, I think. Or is it a 170? No, I think it might be a 170. Is it 170 or 150? Oh, they're only a 150. Okay. So no, they're terrible. Yeah, I'm probably not going to touch that at all. But I could see us definitely getting Omega or the 17 and 18 next. It's weird. I know I keep saying I could see this, I could see that, but I could see Dokkan doing almost anything with this, with the way they got it. They got to try to maintain Global's hype, or they're going to lose a lot from now until... They're going to lose a lot of revenue now until the Saiyan Day. It's just going to happen. It's what's going to happen if they don't do anything with it. But here's where the issue lies, is I don't know what they could do to feasibly maintain the player base and keeping us locked in until this happens. So, because 17 and 18 aren't going to match the Year 9 hype. Sorry. Jiren's not going to match it. Brienne and them are not going to match it. Oh, dog's playing with a squeaky toy. This Gohan and Piccolo is not going to match it. They're not even worth... This banner's probably one of the worst banners in the game right now. They're decent, in my opinion, really good, decent, really good, meh. So, like, what is there to summon on this banner? Like, I'll probably summon on this banner just because I want to get these guys, because I always get everything. And then we have the Easy A for them. But, like, realistically, there isn't... What is coming next that could feasibly hold us over until Saiyan Day? Nothing. Like, realistically, nothing. But the timeline I could see them doing is because of the fact that they don't want the Rising Dragon Carnival probably back-to-back, so I could see them going this first. Maybe Rising Dragon second. So in this order of banners, these guys next, because if it's based around the 9th anniversary, based around Tournament of Power in any way, shape, or form, this first, Rising Dragon second, and then Gohan and Piccolo, or doing this. But I honestly don't know why they would do this, because again, that just continues to push this man farther and farther away, which is going to decrease his value in any way, shape, or form to the player base, because this banner is just going to be completely useless to us. I won't summon on this banner at that point. There's nothing on that banner that's going to be worth my while at that point. The longer you push the banner out, unless if they fill this pool up with more characters, it's not going to make this banner worthwhile. And the farther out they get, the closer they're supposed to inevitably be getting to the sink, which is going to push this type of unit completely under the rug and forget about, because it's just going to randomly be on one of our banners in the pool because nobody's going to care about Omega Shenron at that point. The Dokkan festivals, I could see them being hyped for, like trying to keep them in our eyesight and be like, hey, don't forget we have these Dokkan festivals coming. But I don't know what they would do with this Rising Dragon Carnival. And we also do have occasional, like, a Legendary Summon like this one in there somewhere. Unless if they throw this Legendary Summon in with the Rising Dragon and mix them together. But I honestly don't even know. That'd be such a weird combo, though. But I'm hoping it's going to go in the order I'm showing you guys now, in the 17 and 18, Gohan and Piccolo, and then the Rising Dragon Carnival later on, because I cannot see them doing back-to-back double rates banners. Unless, this is a big unless that they're physically trying to keep us distracted with high rates to summon units with the 9th anniversary going on. But even then, that Omega Shenron is not value enough to distract us long enough, especially once we see the hype that's coming with the 9th anniversary. There's one shot in the dark I could see happening, though. So the one shot in the dark I could see that they possibly throw our way, like, the odds are so minimal I don't see it happening, but they could throw these two at us right now as some kind of distraction to pull our eyes away from JP. But I almost do not see this. Like, this has less than a 1% chance of happening. Like, the odds of this happening is like this percentage right here, 0.019. The odds of me seeing this actually happening, getting these two banners back to back. There's too much we're missing already, and them giving us these is just going to push all of these back even farther, which is going to make that more of a problem for us down the line as they try to sync the game closer and closer. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and which order do you think things are going to happen. But the order you see on screen is probably how I see it now. Whoops, let me shift this up into here. Because I see it going 17 and 18. The Legendary Summon, no question, that's partnered with that celebration. Gohan and Piccolo, probably the Rising Dragon right before Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day unit, whatever that is, maybe Golden Week right in there too. Maybe they'll slide this in the summertime somewhere. And then Goku Gohan and Goten Day and everything like that. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Hopefully they announce something soon for Dokkan, because this is going to be getting dry really quick. See you guys then.